The Songhai people originate from a small area along the eastern banks of the Niger River, which grew to encompass various peoples such as the boat-building Soko, river-hunting Gao, and the crop-farming Du people, which all adopted the Songhai language by the 10th century AD. The city of Gao became a wealthy trade hub, exchanging gold, dates, ivory, leather, cola nuts, salt, and slaves with the powerful neighboring Niger Empire. However, around 1300, the Niger Empire would be eclipsed by the Mali Empire, which conquered Gao and the Songhai people to control their wealth. Despite this, Gao was able to gradually gain further autonomy throughout the years due to Mali's struggles controlling the provinces. During the 1360s, the Mali Empire suffered from succession disputes, and lavish spending by the Mansa drove the empire into financial ruin, resulting in widespread rebellion, with Gao successfully regaining independence in 1375. Following independence, the new Soni dynasty became rulers of the Kingdom of Gao, with Soni Suleiman Dama seeking to expand via conquest of the fractured Malayan Empire. Gao soon transitioned into the Songhai Empire with rapid expansions during the 1460s and 1470s under the rule of Suleiman's successor Soni Ali. Soni Ali would defend the Songhai people from the southern Musi kingdoms and conquer the northern Dogon people. Soni Ali would continue Songhai expansion by annexing the city of Timbuktu from the Tuareg people and undertook a 7-year siege of the city of Jenne, which was starved into submission before being annexed in 1473. Later Muslim scholars claim Soni Ali's rule was tyrannical, especially towards the Tuareg people who were driven out of Timbuktu before the city was plundered and many remaining inhabitants murdered, presumably as retaliation for the Muslim leaders' failure to provide Soni Ali with promised transport across the Niger River. Soni Ali would die in 1492, with his son Soni Baru briefly succeeding the throne before being overthrown a year later by a coup allowing Askia Muhammad I to seize the throne. Askia Muhammad would rapidly expand the Songhai Empire by incorporating the southern Hausa states and further west incorporating former Malayan territory into Songhai tributaries. By 1500, the Songhai Empire covered over 1.4 million square kilometers, making it history's largest ethnic African empire. Askia Muhammad was a devout Muslim constructing mosques throughout the empire, completing the Hajj and replacing ethnic Songhai administrators with Arab Muslims to create a more Islamic society. However, Askia Muhammad never forced Islamic conversion on his own subjects or those he conquered. Askia Muhammad's reign brought about various new policies such as standardized weights, measures, and currency, which facilitated and expanded trade. Muhammad also reformed the military into a full-time professional army, created positions for directing finance, agriculture, justice, interior protocol, waters, and forests, along with recruiting skilled workers from across the Islamic world. Despite being a military leader, Askia Muhammad was also a scholar interested in astronomy, with various observatories constructed throughout the empire. Under Muhammad, education was encouraged, with schools constructed across the empire, and expanded the Sankore University in Timbuktu. Askia Muhammad would be deposed by his son, Askia Musa, in 1528, and died 10 years later, aged 96. The Songhai Empire would soon fall due to internal instability and civil wars, allowing the Moroccans in 1591 to take advantage of the fractured empire via the use of guns and cannons to conquer the Songhai cities of Timbuktu, Jenny, and Gao, resulting in the collapse of the Songhai Empire. The Songhai people would constantly rebel, causing the Moroccans to abandon occupation decades later, leaving various Songhai kingdoms remaining up until the French conquered much of West Africa. The Songhai people still exist today along the Niger River and within West African countries, continuing certain cultural traditions and ways of life.